Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Week 3 recap. Gonna start the day with a little Lord Gray right here. Oh, yeah. That's some good shit. All right, guys. Week 3 recap. Here we go. Biggest injury of the week goes to Mike Williams. He's out for the season with his ACL injury. Questionables going into Week 4 are going to be Jimmy G is under concussion protocol. Derek Carr with his shoulder AC joint. Anthony Richardson also still under concussion protocol. Running back wise, David Montgomery is still questionable with his thigh. He plays Thursday night, or I should say his team plays Thursday. So keep an eye on him. If he's on your roster, he might not play with his thigh. Saquon Barkley still out with a high ankle sprain. Listed, from what I've read, is unlikely to play this week. Austin Eckler with some sort of high ankle sprain is what they're saying. He is actually, from what I've read, hopeful to play. Once again, we know how that goes. Keep an eye on Eckler and Barkley. Aaron Jones questionable with his hamstring, Justice Hall with his foot, and Gus Edwards under concussion protocol. Wide receiver wise, you got Jalen Waddle under concussion. Odell Beckham Jr. still listed as questionable. I don't know what with. Deebo Samuel with his ribs, Brandon Ayuk with his shoulder, and Christian Watson with his hamstring. So just keep an eye on these players moving throughout the week. They might play, they might not, but don't get caught, with a person in your roster that isn't playing. It can be avoided. Just kind of pay attention to the questionables. Game 3 recaps, or Week 3 game recaps. Sorry, I cannot talk today. Chuck Norris, 3-0 on the season versus Team Spearman. Chuck Norris came out on top, 192.94 to 135.04. Dr. Daddy Addy versus Team M. Addis. Dr. Daddy Addy finally got his first win of the year, 190.24 to 106.2. Team EB, the only other undefeated team with Chuck Norris is Team EB, 140.46 to the Moon's Jeans, had 114.9. EB came out on top. Drink Champs versus Shrimpy D. Drink Champs won 142.62 to 100.48, taking Shrimpy D down. And the other Cinderella story of the week, other than myself, is to Law Big Wes. Got his first win of the season, 163.9 to Deep Sleepers, 159.8. That was a nail biter right there. Good job, Wes. I love you, Kyle. Highest score goes to Chuck Norris, 192.94. Lowest score to Shrimpy D at 100.48. Biggest blowout went to Dr. Daddy Addy at plus 84.04 points. And the Deep Sleepers took the toughest beat at minus 4.1 points. So once again at the top, you got EB and Chuck Norris still at 3-0, riding that undefeated train out. And off the bottom, out of the doghouse, Wes and Dylan. Let's go. All right. So Week 4 preview is Dr. Daddy Addy versus Law Big Wes. One of us is going to have 3 losses after this week. I don't know who it's going to be yet. Team EB versus Team M. Addis. Can she bring down the giant? Can she be the giant slayer? Matchup number 3, Chuck Norris versus Deep Sleepers. Can Kyle be a giant killer too? We need everyone. We need EB and Chuck Norris to lose. I'm just kidding. I'm not like that, but for real, y'all need to lose. Team Spearman versus Drink Champs, and To the Moon Jeans versus Shrimpy D. In this league, guys, the top 8 teams make the playoffs. I believe that I like keeping it like that. I like 8 teams going into the tournament because it makes it a super interesting progression down the bracket. And teams that have won all season can be beat in the playoffs. You know how playoff football is, so just put that out there. 8 teams make the playoffs. Starting this week, no one's done it yet. The first player in this league to score over 200 points, I'm gonna get y'all a little something cool, like a little prize. I don't know. It might not be cool to you, but it'll be cool to me. Let's see. Buys start next week. So not week 4, but week 5. I'll start going through which team have buys and all that good noise and stuff. And lastly, the NFL Week 4 game schedule. Thursday night football at 8:15 is going to be Lions-Packers. This Sunday we have the first 9:30 game, Falcons versus Jaguars. If you do not have ESPN Plus, I believe it's only going to be shown on Disney Plus, and it's going to be shown in Toy Story mode. So I don't really know what to make of that. I don't have ESPN Plus, so I guess I'm going to be watching Toy Story play football. Anyway, Sunday 1 o'clock games, Rams, Colts, Ravens, Browns, Vikings, Panthers, Bengals, Titans, Bucks, Saints, Dolphins, Bills, Broncos, Bears, Commanders, Eagles, Steelers versus the Texans. Then at the 4 o'clock slot, you're going to have Raiders, Chargers, Cardinals, 49ers, Patriots, Cowgirls. And then Sunday at 8:20, Chiefs versus Jets. And then the Monday night football game is the Seahawks versus the Giants. It's been a really cool season so far. Thank you all for being a part of it. Yeah, good luck this week, and live long and prosper.